Good afternoon. What I'm going to try and set up right now is explain two languages. These are the two major languages that I work with. Un, okay, is one in French. One. Two is deux. Three is trois. Four is quatre. Five is cinq. Six and six stay the same. Okay, we have to remember that planets also, Pluto, okay, although they change the name, they still say Pluto. They still spell it the same way. Mars is still spelled the same way. Earth is not spelled the same way. This becomes 4, this becomes 7. This is time in Christ. 2 becomes 4 and 9. This is the birth inside of Mars. That says 2, which is Venus. This is Mercury, saying 7 and 4. Christ passes through the one spirit stick. 3 equals 56 and 81. This is Venus, angel resident, AH and R. The hair, okay, the split hair of communication. Quatre is very special because QU equals 38, creation of the church. Remember, we don't start until 3 because we get 1 and 2 together. And then after that, we finish 10, 11, 12, and 12 is 3 again. So we take away the first 2. This becomes 82, cycle of the moon, and 4 becomes the clock. The moon runs the clock that runs the oceans that turn the earth in the 360-degree day, in the 360-degree year of 365 days that it takes to create this, plus a quarter. 5 equals to 43 DC, and 5 equals to 42. 7 and 6. The spirit of 76 is because 6, okay, is 1.5 times, you see 6 over here? That's 1.5. 6 equals Mars-Venus coming together. The 9 lives of the cat. One spirit that passes between this that creates 3 and 5 because it is the quarter and the half-life. When 1 goes in between 2 on an angle diameter, or 4, it becomes the quarter and the half-life. 1 quarter, 1 half. When we get 6, we have 52, 52, 7 and 7, communication through the Christ, because those are the numbers. It becomes 99, Jupiter, X1, X1. In fact, X1 says 519. Why? Because the S is also used in language, in shapes, okay? And when you see it in a shape, you don't know if it's an S or a 5. I don't care what year you're in. People just don't know. So when we go to communicate between 1 and 6 on the cube, we either get 4 and 7, or we get 7 and 7. We get 7, 7, 7 when it's 1. French is because it comes from a different element, a different side. So 1 and 6 will create now 14, which equals to 5, and 11 equals to 2, and 5 and 2 is a number to Earth. We're going to go with 2 and 5 equaling to 7. 7 and 6 is 13 equals to 4. 9 and 4 is 13 equals to 4. 2 and 5 is 44, area space. 3 and 4 come together, where this becomes 2 and 9. 2 and 9 is 11. Where this comes together is 1 and 6. 1 and 6 becomes 7, 7, 11, or 7, 2, and that is creation of the red sun, because that's what the numbers come out to. This one also says 76, because 0, 1, add 61 becomes 76. 40 becomes 46, makes 4 10, then it makes 7. Why? Because 0 equals 6, 6 and 4 is 10, 10 as a 0 becomes 77, so 1 and 6, which is creation of the half-life, and Christ, which equals 77, mass equals to 33, creation of that system. The system was created because that's what it says in the numbers. Now, if I'm completely wrong, I can show you a whole lot of systems that make me 100% right, only for the numerological count, and we have to wait for time and understanding, just like speaking about flat Earth, the fake moon, the non-distant sun, and all of creation, especially the gravitational force, okay, in which you have to remember the gravitational force, that if the pull is over here, in the earth or below the earth, everything that spins will come towards this force, or everything that spins around us, the current pulled down to this, forces us back down to earth, causing what we understand as gravitational pull, or electromagnetism, if you want to look at it that way. We have to back up 1 or 2 pages. I must back up 1 or 2 pages, because when I deepen the value of 1, I get 21 inside 355, where this 5 becomes 2. 352 says earth inside C and E, creation, which is after the Christ. 2 is very, a lot of fun. I love 2 because it says love. 4, 5, 3, 6 is the same exact numbers to love. De means of, ux, okay? 24 is the 9 lives of the cat, which is the communication in us. 86, 168 hours in the week. Trois, or roi, meaning king, or 105, 35, 35, 35, C and E, 105, the hand of God. Add up 1 to 14, which is the cards, ace at the beginning, ace at the end, alpha, omega, counting, and you will have that at 3, and trois. It says 20 and 18, again, 38, shows up in combination. 5 and 4 starting off as 2 is a foxhole inside the sun. Now let me put this on pause. I'm going to be pausing it and coming back to show that when we run 36 numbers, 36, 37, 38, 39 is an ending number. When we're counting the gematria, and I put this up on my Google page, all the way up to 52, 39 is here. 40 is the reconnection. So when we're actually reconnecting that sky at 39 to 52 in the deck, we added on an extra 13 cards. When we add on that extra 13 cards, we end with 39 and 13 is 52. We end up here, again in the cycle, stringing together, altered current. 9 and 3 is Saturn. 1 and 3 is Earth, Mercury, but in low shu, this becomes Mars, and this becomes Venus. Again, the 9 lives of the cat of our communication. If we would really know the numbers, and this is exactly what it is, and if we put it into music for its numerological area value, you would get music from it. I don't have it. I'm not sitting down with anybody. I want to show you the 2 crowns that meet together over here. And they will meet together down here to create who becomes what we are. At the same time, this area over here turned sideways will link up with the second system, and this will create the Star of David in between here. It's multitudes of Stars of David, in which, can you see? Here are the two eyes. Here is the cycle or recorder between our eyes. We're a system. We're made up. If you think we die, the body dies. Big deal. We're a system coming into the body. Oh, I'm 5 alive. That's great. We are created, and if I can prove it, other than the numbers, I will, but only you and sustaining my channel for more than a period of time, understanding the interlocking of 22, underlocking the swan's neck, passing through, creating this and turning it upside down in hearts. This will create the diamond in the center. It's the same thing over here. Here is the M letter. Here is the M letter, the above and below. I create the heart. Okay, if we create the heart, I would like to, where's the heart? Oh yes, I come all the way around here and go down to here. This one is wrong. I should be going all the way around and coming down here. This puts the heart inside 8. And the upside down heart and the 8 is in the center as an obligation. A cube goes here and a cube goes here. Here is 2 parts of the chalice. The same thing goes for down here. Either it's this way, okay, north-south, or it's running east-west. Our face runs east-west to a north-west, north-south flux, 2, 5, and 8. 4, 5, and 6, but the 4, 5, and 6 are running over here. You see this pyramid part here? This pyramid part here, that would be the same distance. It would run here, okay? The same thing, if we want to know how this creates the eye, it creates the eye because I started here and I went all the way around like this. But my question can be, can I start here and go like this and then come around this way? Because I have to go around this piece. We're connecting to this piece and this piece. That's what I'm assuming. So it's either this way or it's this way. And this way shows me the animals, so I understand it. This way shows me the interlocking eye. So now we're going to come back with what I originally wanted to speak with, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In French, we have 5, meaning 5 equals to 43. And when we add them up, 5 and 3 is 13. When we add this up, it's 18. This is the resident angel. This is Venus and the sun. Again, 2, 3 creates Venus and the sun. 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. 18 times 3 is 54. 17 times 3 is 51, and that'll create your Mars. Here is 25, 1/4 represents Earth and the cycle of the moon. Here is 5 representing DC, and again, inside Earth. 17, which equals to 8, and 5 is 13, and 9 is 22, and 3 is 25. That's where I get my numbers from. 6 represents the half-life, and again, 52 Earth, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. These are absolutes, okay? Now when I add these together, 40 and 52, 1 and 6 become 92, the birth inside Venus. 2 and 5 creating 7 equals 97, and that is the passage in the gateway. 3 and 4, okay, creates 7 and 3. 7 and 3 is the cubed world, DC worlds. 9 and 1, and 9 and 7. Inside of this, we create 4 and 4. This will create 7 and 4 because there is a 0 over here, showing that we take up both sides of the area, the complete area. Here we have 99, saying we run out of Venus. Here we have 99, 9 and 9, 9 and 9. Angel Heaven's resident, 1 and 8, AH and R, split by a hair, and 99 both through Jupiter. Here is 1 and 1. 4 runs through Mercury because 1 is in the middle of 4 creating 5. Once you have 4, you already have the center, 1 and 1. And when you have 5, okay, you have 7 and 7, and 5 becomes the Christ, 7, 5, 7, the energy of Jen. Then we have this one, 7 and 7 inside 6. 5 and 6 are all 7s. 4 and 3, 7, 1 and 6, 7, 2 and 5, 7. It is the 1/4 of the life creation. 1, 3, 6 are the laws of Moses, and it is the touchdown of the earth and is represented inside of 4, which is Mars and Earth because of Lo Shu and Magic Square. 27 is creation and is also represented by the red sun and the letter F, or 666, because when you're finished this number, 2 times 7, 2 plus 7, it'll say win a big red dog. And it'll say number 23, and 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 will equal 11. And Mars, number 51, 5 times 1, 5 plus 1 equals 5 and 6, 11. Bringing 5 and 1 together is 83, creation of the church. If you bring 5 and 1 together, then you must bring 2 and 6 together. We are crisscrossing. It seems like 3 and 4 always come together. 54 and 52 is 106, 166, and that is the runner 616, runner of the half-life. 6 and 4 and 1 and 9. 9 and 1 is 10, 6 and 4 is 10, 4 and 9 is the Uranus, and it is Mars-Pluto birth. These are the basics of these numbers in the 2 languages. I'm going to leave it to this long, short video. Thank you for watching. It is pertinent that I remember and repeat and continue so I can tell more stories and learn more stories myself. Ask me anything. All we're doing is building right now. We're building blueprints. We can do blueprints at the end to see what the actual shape is. It's just like building a puzzle. Raphael, 72, 86, and a constellation of the square Pegasus. Thank you for flying with us today.